You got your job interview today?
Yes.
Is it here or do you have to go somewhere?
No, it's online right now. I'm ready. Look, the camera is ready.
Why do you have heels on?
Because I want to feel prepared. Can you even put perfume? I'm more prepared than a yogurt.
I gotta get out of here for a while, guys. Got something completely new to the channel we're gonna get into this morning. I've been cooped up in this house for days. Been fishing every morning, just unsuccessfully. I was talking to Captain Bill Willis the other day. Bill owns Gray's Bait and Tackle in Perdido Key, and he also owns Lost Bay Bait and Tackle and Ammo in Orange Beach, Alabama. Bill's a very successful captain, has been doing it for years, well known in the area. Ran into him the other day at Waffle House and we were talking about the transition. We're in that transition period, guys. Coming out of the heat, moving into fall. This happens, 4 times a year basically, where everything's kind of starting to switch over. Fish are a little scarce or they just don't know what to do. So I believe that's what I've been running into. That's been my difficulties. I've only been sticking to one style of fishing though. I've just been really walking the beach and casting lures. But it's been super flat days. Like I should be able to pick off something. Been grabbing ladies and things like that, but nothing of value. So it's been that in the morning, then coming home and I didn't have no videos to edit. Anything like that. This morning I woke up and I was like, I'm getting out. I'm going on a road trip. Gonna hit some new things. I do have a rod with me. I might cruise into Destin. Go see Bass Pro. They are one of our sponsors for the fall tournament. They have some gear and stuff like that for me to pick up for the tournament, so I might go grab that up today. But the first stop, something I've been wanting to do for quite a while now. Just haven't really found the time to do it. The weather's been super hot, but waking up this morning, I decided I'm gonna hit it up. The Blake Doyle skate spot. I found out about this spot from one of my followers, John Rawls, I believe is his name. Old skater like me. Marty actually told me about this place months back, but I just didn't recognize it was so close. It's like 20 minutes from the house, guys. I spent probably 20 years of my life riding skateboards growing up in Southern California. Right when the transition was starting from like ramp to street, that was my generation. Back then when you got in trouble, the parents didn't take away the electronics, they took away your skateboard, and it hurt. So we're gonna get out here this morning and cruise around. I am not going for nothing big, y'all. 45 years old. But I definitely wanted to get out here and just cruise this. We didn't even have these, like me growing up, like any kind of skate park, things like that. It was rare. You had to travel miles and miles and miles. It just wasn't accepted like it is today. We were basically treated like criminals. They also have a cool garden back here too, Marty. Marty, you see this? We'll go check that out in a minute, but right now, let's cruise. about. He just showed up. He's been after it for some months now. So he's a lot more advanced.
Yeah, right, yeah, if you want to call it that.
As I am at this point. Just the old guys, man. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up? Let's go.
We stayed a little too long at the skate park, which is usually what happens. So I'm cruised back into Perdido. I'm not gonna make it to Destin today. It's just too far of a drive. Gotta make sure I'm back home to get Thunder. But I'm pumped up. I'm pumped up after that skate session, guys. So I'm gonna hit the beach in Perdido. I got my one rod, I'm gonna walk. My fishing app is telling me it's high fishing time right now. I never paid too much attention to those things, and really I haven't fished past 9:30 a.m. in months. It's like 12 o'clock now. It's around 85 degrees, so very doable. Humidity's low. So I'm gonna grab the rod and walk the beach. I got some new lures that I'm testing out, so I wanna show you guys those too. Some new Panhandle salt lures. Let me get it together and we'll get out. Guys, look at this log here. That is a nice piece of driftwood. That thing is an absolute monster. Oh my goodness. There is no moving that. Monty could make something spectacular with that if you could get it up the beach. It just washed up. Yeah, I ain't moving that. Because the sun's so high, I can see everything. Polarized sunglasses. Great tool to have out here, guys. Got a beautiful sandbar structure right here in front of me that cuts way out. So it's just like a little swimming pool in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw it to the bar and work it back out in the deeper trough. It's another excellent spot here, guys. I mean, you can see the flow of water coming in here, the color change coming out there, right? So all this is a huge cut coming in here into this huge swimming pool. This is gonna be a good flounder spot. When the flounder starts showing up in the surf, this is exactly where I'm coming. There is a massive swimming pool right here. They're gonna pile up in here 100%. Got a small bar right out there for structure purposes, and just all this deep water. There has got to be a fish in there. Guys, that's mullet. That is mullet. We might have mullets showing up in the Gulf, guys. Let me see if I can get up on them, get an underwater view. I mean, they are right here. I can reach out and grab them, guys. Look at them, all spooked. Oh, buddy. That is a key indicator of fall fishing, guys. The mullet run, baby. It is happening. I believe what happens, guys, I could be wrong, but I think that the mullet, they will come out of the bays and into the Gulf. They start heading south to find warmer waters. They're like a warm water fish. And so the mullet are telling you that the water temp is dropped, and that's what we want as like surf fishermen. We want that water temp to drop, because then the pompano come in. Seeing that much mullet in the Gulf of Mexico hugging the shoreline like that is very encouraging, guys. It could be an early run this year. I believe like the usual, like the mullet run is like October, but there was tons of them. School after school after school. I'm not sure how much my underwater cam picked up. I couldn't get too close to them without them spooking, but they were large schools, guys. In the section of beach I was at, I'm not by a pass or anything. Like, I'm actually like dead slap in the middle of two passes. So it's not like they're just kind of maybe going in and out, man. Those guys were in the Gulf. They ain't going back. Started raining again, by the way. That's why I left. I gotta get home. Great sight to see, guys. It's about to be on. I'll see y'all in the next one.